Hello, thanks for visiting my channel again, Bolton Maverick Outdoors. It's greatly appreciated. All your views and comments are really appreciated. It's helpful to me, and I hope I can be helpful to you to some of this kit I show you. I'm getting a bit older now, and carrying a lot of weight's just getting harder for me. So I'm looking at lightweight backpacking equipment. So any advice out there, if anybody knows anything or think there's something essential you should be taking out there, let me know. But I've started my collection now. So I got this lightweight rucksack. It's from Decathlon. It's a Simmons 50 litre MT 900 UL. It seems pretty good, but what do I know? It's my beginning into lightweight gear. But it seems to have a really good airflow, nice comfortable mesh. Straps seem to be well padded. It's got one hip pocket. It's easy to adjust on the buckle. It's height adjustable inside by little carabiners on the straps. It's a roll top bag. It has a pocket on the back, a big deep pocket on the back of the pack. Quite a big deep pocket there. It's no water bottle pockets that I can see, or has it? Yes, it has. Yeah, it's got water bottle pockets in both sides, but they are behind the. So it seems pretty reasonably made. All the stitching looks good and everything. It's got this kind of a cord for tying things on. I've not quite worked it out yet. It's for holding stuff in here, I suppose. It's got a strap on top, so you could strap something on top of your rucksack. It's got loops underneath, so you could tie something on the outside as well. But it seems, well, it's 880 grams, so all you lightweight backpackers out there, you let me know if that's light. 880 grams for a 50 litre pack. It's got a frame in it. It's framed. It's a thin metal frame in the back. It's made of some kind of ripstop material. It looks like a ripstop nylon or poly. Not sure. It's a roll top bag, and inside it looks like, well, it's got a small pocket for your valuables, I suppose, at the top. There's a pocket inside there, a little zip pocket. But it's just the main bag is just a bucket. Inside, I can't see anything. Oh, there's a loop for a bladder. There's no bladder pocket. Hasn't got anywhere for a bladder to come out. Yeah, it's got exit holes for a bladder. Just on one side there. It's got. I'll just roll it up a second. Now it's not waterproof. Water resistant, so maybe I need a pack liner. I don't know. You lot tell me out there. I don't know. Like I say, I'm not used to any of this lightweight gear. That's a Simmons MT 900 UL backpack. Like I say, it's 880 grams. It's got shoulder strap adjustment. You know, so you can pull pack closer to your back. It's got a chest strap. I don't think that's adjustable. No, that's fixed. Or is it? Oh, it is. You can adjust the sternum strap up and down. That's alright. I didn't know that. So, something I've learned already. And there's a couple of loops on the straps to attach something else. Maybe another pocket, I don't know, or whatever. So that's a bit of an overview on this pack. I've not used it yet, so I can't give you any idea on comfort on long distance at the moment. But I'll be letting you know. But it seems alright for a starter for me. And to go with that, I've got Collection.2 tent. Now I've been told that these are good lightweight backpacking tents. So, and they're very reasonably priced. I looked at importing some from America, but the import, by the time you get near where the import costs, it's selling us. Well, there it is, a brand new Lanchan 2 in Coyote Brown or whatever it is. I've not even looked at it yet, so. Yeah, it feels light enough. What weight have we got? We got a weight? No. There's no weight on the. Well, for a tent, it don't feel that heavy. You know, I'm not sure what I've got in here, to be honest. So let's have a quick butchers. I'm not, like I say, I'm not. A little roll top stuff sack, which looks quite tight, that, for getting this tent in and out of. I don't know what I've got in the package. I've just got the 4-season inner. Wow, it is tight, that. That tent is in there. I'll be getting a bigger stuff sack than that for it. Wow, that was in tight. Lanchan 2. What have we got in the bag? You know, see what's left in the bag? Just tells you to keep it away from fire. I don't think I've got a footprint with this. But I suppose if you keep the ground clear, you shouldn't really need a footprint. But, or do you? Inside there's some pegs there which well, yeah. I think they're a bit on the small side then, so I'll be replacing them. What's that? Oh, repair kit. That's alright. Little bag for your pegs. And some guy lines, I think. Yeah, some guy lines in there. Is there anything else I've missed? I think you have to buy the footprint separate, so if you want one. You'll have to let me know, do I need one? Like I say. I've never done any lightweight or ultra lightweight backpacking, so any advice out there would be grateful. You know, I'd be appreciated. But I'm telling you, getting that tent in and out of here is going to be a pain. So I'm not even going to try that. I'm going to get a bigger bag for that. These pegs, so with a Lanchon 2, whoa, what are they? Probably 6 inch, and they're very thin. Don't look very strong. But you never know, we'll try them, eh? So that's the pegs with the tent. This, the patch. And I've also prepared earlier, I got some bigger pegs. So they'll be going with that tent. I've got 2 walking poles, which you need for the tent. These are aluminium, they're not carbon or anything special, and they're not expensive ones. But I prefer the click grip on them. You know, the click grip better than the twist grip. I've had twist grip ones and they seem to get jammed. So I've got a couple of them. Let's see if I can get used to using them. Now, the Thermarest Neoware X-Therm, I think is going to be the pad I use because they're just good pads. They are the warmest pad out there. They're the go-to pads to me. They're the best pad made and the best pad on the market, and they're expensive. I've had this one years, and I think I've got a slight leak in it now somewhere. So what I've done, I've been out and got a new one. Neotherm X-Therm NXT Max, and this is a large size, so I'm hoping it will fit in that Lanchon 2. Hopefully it will. Now that's 680 grams. I don't know if it's really light for a pad or heavy for a pad, but I know something, they perform well. You don't get cold on these, they're just fantastic. The old one I think was 6.5 R value, this is 7.3. So it's higher. Mountaineers use them, and they use them in Arctic. They're going to keep me warm over here, that's for sure. So that's a Neoware X-Therm Max. So I've got my Lanchon 2, my pad, my poles, my lightweight pack. I've got a down quilt, so I'll be using that. It's an 850 full power quilt that I've got, so I'll use that because, you know, because it's good. Now, I've got a few little camping stoves. I think they're all a must of a mustness, you know, you're supposed to be saving every single gram, but I'm not that much of a lightweight backpacker. I just want to carry less weight when I'm travelling distance. So I've got a couple of problems with my knees now and my legs and stuff like that, so I just want to carry less weight. If I'm going short distances, I'm going to stick with my old gear, my Savota backpacks and my bushcraft gear, and if I'm going out and about. But if I'm just going an overnighter, I'll just take this and can do a bit more distance then, you know, try and get up into a couple of hills and things. I've got a little stove. I've got some expensive stoves. This is a Camping Moon little stove, and it's just like the Soto Windmaster. It must be a copy, and it works really well. As good for half the price. You know, if you want separate reviews on any of this kit, just let me know and I'll do them for you. No problem. And I've got the flex tail gear pump, which I'd use anyway. It's just easier than blowing a mat up, especially if you're knackered. But I might get a lighter one than this, unless it performs. No, this isn't the. This is the. I've got a flex tail one, but this is a Avon power pump that I've got there. I've got 750 millilitre titanium cup, well, pot, similar to a Torx. I think it's licks harder. And I've got other aluminium pots that I could probably use as well. If there's any tips or any gear that you can recommend, I'd appreciate it if you give me an heads up. I'm still going to be carrying my filming gear, but I don't know where yet. It's going to go in here somewhere, it's got to do. Or I'll still put my chest rig on and stick my filming gear in there, that it's just easy to get at. Just a short video to let you know what I'm assembling and getting up to. Thanks for the support on my channel. Thanks for watching this video. And I'll see you all soon when I'm out and about with the new gear. See you in a bit. Bye bye.